Hi, this is Kristen Bryant with Stamping with Kristen, and today I want to show you a card using our adorable owls. This is one of our celebration items that is going to be ending soon, and I'm going to pair it with our Flowers and More designer series paper that is actually a hostess item in the back of our mini catalog. It's on the very last page, page 90, and as a hostess item, you can pick this for $18. You get 48 sheets of double-sided 12 by 12 paper. These are the designs. They are just such fun spring designs. I'm trying to get it all fanned out here so you can see. So this is one side of them. Look there, and then the other side has these great ones too. And again, for $18, you get 48 sheets of 12 by 12 double-sided sheets. So I'm going to be using one of the sheets from here that I just thought would be kind of a fun bright color to do with the Adorable Owl stamp set. It's actually going to be this piece right here. I'm going to start with a polished pink piece of cardstock, and this right here is 11 inches by 4 1/4. And so I like to fold it in half. And then what I'm gonna do is trim off the bottom 1 1/4. And so that gets us, so it kind of opens like this. That way you see a little bit of the bottom, and there's still a big part of the top here. Now with the owls, I stamped on a piece of white scrap one of the owls on here. There's 3 different owls that you can choose from. They're all very, very cute. And I used the layering circle dies to cut out, to die cut the white, and then I also did a black with a scallop. So layering circles dies come with dies that kind of overlap, and there's a scallop one and just a regular circle. Those are just really a staple set of dies to have. There's so much you can do with them. Now I'm going to take my Stampin' Blends and color in my owl. Now last time I used crumb cake. Oops, I actually did the dark one first. I'm going to swap this out. Crumb cake, and this time I'm using the smoky slate. I like to use a lighter color on the inside by the eyes. Owls can be kind of brown or gray, or I'm sure in other parts there could be all different colors. We actually have an owl that's on our property here that I noticed in the summer. Now I'm gonna get the dark one. The blends are just such a great way to color. It's kind of my go-to. I really haven't used my Stampin' markers in a long time. Ever since the blends came out, it's kind of the way I stick to it. I like the dual tips. It's nice to have the real tiny one. Like actually I'm going to use the pale papaya right now, the little one, just for the beak and the feet. Now I'm going to use the light Tahitian Tide for the eyes, just because I want some bright blue eyes. And I'm using some brighter colors just because of the piece of designer series paper here that I'm going to be using. That's where I'm pulling the colors from. On the back of our packs of designer series paper, it actually lists all of the colors that are used, and it really is a great way to come up with color combinations. Even if you don't necessarily have that designer series paper, I just look in the catalog and look at the different color groupings, because it's just really a nice way to know what colors for sure look great together. They do the work for us. So I'm just creating some different stripes here. That was Orchid Oasis. This one is the Fresh Freesia. Oops, did the wrong side, but that's all right. We'll just put that in like that. Do the lighter Orchid Oasis. So you can see really quickly you can get the owl all put together, and I just like how it pops with the black. Now on my piece here, I have this square I cut with our basic black, and this one is 4 1/8 by 4 1/8 by 4 1/8, and then I have this piece is 4 inches by 4 inches, so it just has a little bit of a border around there. Now I'm going to adhere the designer series paper to the black piece. I'm just going to put a little of our liquid glue on there and place it on here just like that. And then now I'm going to put a little on the corners here, and I'm going to put this on just like that. So here is my card front, opens like this. I'm going to just have on the inside just a little square. For this square, I did 4 inches by 4 inches. That way you won't see it until you open it. And you could stamp any greeting inside of there. So I now have this piece on here. I am going to do a couple dimensionals because it's always fun to have things popped up. On this bottom corner, I'm going to stamp. In the stamp set, there's 3 greetings. My friend, it's your day, hoot hoot, you're so cute. So I'm gonna do the it's your day since I'm doing a birthday card with the party hat. I'm gonna stamp this just right down there. And now I'm gonna take some ribbon. I really love this black and white ribbon. I use this one a lot. It's just such a fun way to add some character to a card. Ribbon is always great. So I'm gonna do a actual bow. Often I just do a knot, but for this card, I want a bow. I want it to stand out a little bit more. You can see I often tie them upside down. I'm left-handed. I don't know if that has something to do with it, but just kind of the way I normally do it. Let's kind of play with this a little bit. All right, so I'm going to trim off the edges here. Have it just like a little more to the side. All right, and now I'm going to take my piece here, and I am not going to put adhesive on the bottom because I'm going to have it overhang a little bit. And so if I were to put some glue on the bottom, it would actually seal the card shut. So here is my card. I've just got the it's your day here, got the white on the inside. It's really a fairly simple card to do. And again, I use the layering circles. I use the Flowers and More Hostess Designer Series paper, and the celebration items, adorable owls. And this you can get through the end of February, so there's not a whole lot of time left. So I hope you get time to create today and go ahead and mail that card out.